Good morning, owls. I hope you guys had fun on our Zoom meeting yesterday, and I can't wait to talk with you today about our letter of the week. So, the first thing that we should do is we should say hello to one another. Are you ready? I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad we're together right here on the computer. Okay, guys, now here's a question for you. What is my letter of the week? Let me give you a hint. P, pig. P, pie. P, pumpkin. P, p, p. My letter of the week is P. So I have uppercase P and lowercase p. They look the same, don't they? But we know it's uppercase P because uppercase P is big and lowercase p is small. Okay? So we know it's uppercase P when it's a big letter, and we know it's lowercase p when it's a small letter. I know it's kind of tricky, but you'll get the hang of it once you start looking at some words and sentences and things like that. So let's take a look over here. I have a pig eating a pie. That's silly. Now, I'm thinking of a color that begins with the letter P. What is my color? That's right, it's purple. So maybe what you guys could try to do is you could try to write your letter P in the color purple because purple begins with the letter P. Isn't that cool? Now, let's try to think of some words that begin with the letter P. So I wrote a sentence up here. Okay, when I write a sentence, I begin with a big letter, an uppercase letter. Okay, and I wrote, what begins with P? And I wrote both uppercase P and lowercase p, and I ended it with a question mark because I'm asking a question. So, what begins with P? Now, Miss Benham had to brainstorm, which means I had to think really hard. And I came up with some words that begin with the letter P. So let's take a look at what I came up with. I came up with purple, pig, pet, penguin, plate, plant, pie, pirate, porcupine, and pillow. How many words did I think of that begin with the letter P? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I came up with 10 words that begin with the letter P. Wow, that's pretty cool. How many words can you think of that begin with the letter P? I want you to think of one word. Okay, one word that begins with the letter P, and I want you to write that out. Okay, owls, I know you can do it. So my letter of the week is P. P says p, 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 p. And I'm going to read a story to you a little bit later this week about a pussy cat. That's a kitty cat. And this cat is really, really smart. Now, this week, we're talking about a word that begins with the letter P. We're talking about pets. Okay? And a pet is an animal that lives with you and you take care of it. So let's think for a minute. If you have a dog, what does the dog say? That's right, the dog says woof, 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 woof. And does the dog live in a fishbowl? No, it doesn't live in a fishbowl. Does a dog live in your bedroom? It could. Does a dog live in a dog house? Dog could live in the dog house or it could live in your house. How about, have you ever heard of a hamster? Maybe what you could do today is you can go on the computer with mom or dad or brother or sister, and you can look up a picture of a hamster. A hamster is a small rodent, okay, and it has hair and it's very fluffy looking, and it runs around in a circle all day long. They're kind of funny, and they really don't make a noise that I know of. So we have to take care of our pets, don't we? We do. We have to take care of pets. How do we take care of a pet? We love our pet. We can take our pet for walks, or we can play with it to give it some exercise, because exercise is really important to have a strong body. And we feed it and we give it water. So I hope if you have a pet, you are a good pet owner. All right, owls, I had fun talking with you today about my letter P, purple, and some words that begin with the letter P. I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.